say something?
No.
It's too late.
Please
I have a
don't.
moment of fame. It's gone.
Okay, is it on me? Okay. Well, thank you everyone for coming to listen to my presentation today. My name is Amelia Lewis, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of my background so you can know more about myself. So mostly I'm going to focus on something that's really important in my life that has really shaped who I am and where I am today. So rewind to 2010. I had just graduated high school and moved to St. George to start college at Dixie State University. And I was so excited to be out of my parents' house for the first time and on my own in this new area that I had never really lived in before. So I met some new friends the first week of the semester and got to know some of my roommates. And one person that I crossed paths with, his name was Stefan. And right away I thought he was a handsome guy, but I didn't know much about him. So we slowly started hanging out in a mutual group of friends, and Stefan and I really had a connection. So as I grew to know him a little bit better, I discovered that I really liked him. And at the time, he wasn't really looking for a relationship, and nor was I, but we just had something that was really special that it kind of happened anyways. So after 9 months of dating Stefan and really becoming his best friend, he decided to leave and serve a mission for our church. And this was something that I was excited about for him, but it was really hard for me because I cared so much about him and I didn't want to see him go. But he left and he went to Spain. We continued communicating through letters, but for the most part, we didn't really have a chance to contact very often, with a few exceptions. So during that time, I knew that I would just be miserable just waiting around for someone. So I decided to follow one of my own dreams in the meantime. So I packed up my bags and moved to Orlando, Florida to work for Disney. And that was something that I was always really interested in. So I did an internship for Disney World called the Disney College Program. And this is something that I find so special to me. I met so many people that have really influenced my life from all over the world and got to experience a lot of different cultures that I don't think I'd have the opportunity if I would have stayed where I was at. So I had just the best time working for Disney World, and once my internship had ended, I almost reluctantly came back home to Utah, was ready for the next chapter. And luckily, Stefan had returned around the same time frame. So we were able to reconnect and see if we still had that chemistry. And luckily, I noticed that we hadn't really skipped a beat. So we picked right back up where we left off. And Stefan and I continued dating for a few more months. And I really knew that there was something beyond just dating that I wanted to have with him, but we didn't discuss it in great detail. And then in March 2013, Stefan surprised me by proposing. So of course I was ecstatic, and I said yes. So we spent the next 3 months planning our wedding and being engaged, all lovey-dovey. And then come June, we got married in Bountiful, and definitely it was the best decision I've ever made. So now we've been married for a little over a year and a half, and Stefan and I are still in Bountiful, still learning a lot about growing up and paying bills and things that come along with being an adult. But he's starting his own business as an entrepreneur, and I'm finishing my degree in communication at Weber State. And as soon as that's done, hopefully Stefan and I can move on to the next chapter, which is really my dream. So hopefully one day have a family and become a mother. And that's what all of these different experiences have really led me towards. So that's a little bit about myself, and that's where I am today. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great night.
Hot dog. You're fine.